Hello everybody, this is the second episode of our new series, The Hidden Jewels of Soul and Disco Music. And today we are not talking about something hidden, but we are absolutely talking about a jewel, a very, very bright shining jewel. And if you come across this record, go ahead and buy it. You don't need to be a soul fan for this, you just need to love or like music. Then you're absolutely right with this record. And I needed to show it to you because, in my opinion, it's an outstanding, beautiful package. I don't need to say very much about the artist which is featured on this record. The artist is Otis Redding. Enough said, I think. So he had a very short-lived career, a very short-lived life, which ended in a tragedy in a plane crash in December of 1967. But he left behind a great, great legacy of music, which we are still hearing and cherishing till today. So, like always, this has been done in one take. If I mess something up, if I goof it up, just bear with me. No cuts, no filters, nothing. So, here we go. Today I want to talk about this record. This particular record has been released in 2019 as a Record Store Day special. And look at the cover. I mean, seriously, this is just outstanding beautiful. The font, the colors, the picture, everything is just gorgeous. It's absolutely. This could have been done by the late 60s, without any doubt. This could have been done there. So it's just a beautiful, beautiful record. On the back side you have some pictures, you have the track listing, there's the telegram which confirms the appearance of Otis Redding on the Monterey Pop Festival. This is where the recording took place in, I think it was June the 17th of 1967. It's written on the back. Can you see that? It's written on the back. So when the announcement came about this record, they had a very nice marketing texting for it, very nice message. So the thing was that it read, "The missing jewel in the King of Soul's crown." So it could suggest that the recordings from Otis on this record are unreleased. They are not unreleased. But let's talk about the packaging first before we go into the detail of the content of the record. You get the record, of course. There was also a hyper sticker. I think it's in the record, but you know, the yellow Record Store Day hyper stickers. I'll show them to you. I can't get it out right now. It doesn't want to, so we are not forcing it. Printing is beautiful, like I said, font, colors, everything is just beautifully done. There's one color picture of the actual performance, like in the front it's a color picture of the actual performance. You can see here the logo of the Monterey Pop Festival. The festival itself, there were like The Who, The Kings, Steve Miller Band, Janis Joplin, Jimi Hendrix, just to name a few. So that was pretty much the first real music festival, as far as I know, and the mother of all festivals. The producer of this festival wanted to repeat it, but didn't take place. So the good thing about this festival is that it has been filmed. The 3 days have been filmed. I don't know how much footage they shot back then, but they captured quite a lot. And they also recorded the performances. And what I think of today's possibility, you have your phone and film something in HD, or you record it. Back then you haven't had the possibilities to do that. So we actually haven't that kind of material from that period of time. But it's also some nice feature about that time, that you don't have every second, every minute captured on film. It leaves some space for imagination, and that's what I like about it. So what you also get is when you put the record out, you have these thicker, here is the sticker. You have the thicker cardboard where the record has been included. Looks like this. And this is, I don't know if it's for real, but this looks like to be the original picture of the tape box. So you can see the starting time of the act and the running times for each track. So this looks to me like the original box for the reel where the performance was recorded. This is of course the back side with some additional information and yet another picture. It's not the same picture as on the front, but also nice picture. And this is the hyper sticker from the record store day. I mean, I think all of you are very familiar with the hyper stickers. Before we open up the topic, what's the difference between a colored vinyl and a black vinyl, and is there sound difference? I think I'll make a separate video about that because that's another huge story and I don't want to go into detail by this right now. This is the record. I'll show you the labels. Hope you can see them clearly. This is for side 1. This is the label for side 2. And it's an outstanding, beautiful marbled red. Even in this light, it looks awesome, and it's beautiful. It's very, very beautiful. The whole package, when it was released, the record did cost about 25 euro, and it's worth every cent of it. It's just the packaging. I said it many times, if you have a chance to get it. Now, if you have an open version, which is near mint or very good plus, you're paying about, starting from 50 euro. I've seen mint versions of that record for over 100. So that's quite something. Let's talk about the content. Like I read before, the marketing text for that was the missing jewel. Like I said, it may give the impression that there is unreleased Otis Redding stuff on the record. It's not. The performance from the Monterey festival has been released in 1970 on the B-side of a record called Jimi Hendrix Experience. There were all the songs already released. So it's not an unreleased performance or performances from Otis Redding. But I'm not so into Booker T and the MGs, who are on the first side of this record as the warm-up group. I don't know if their performance have been released before on vinyl or CD or whatever, but I think that they meant that the whole package is now finally in a complete form, that you have the warm-up part and the showstopper part with Otis Redding in one complete performance. I think that they meant that. Yeah. So running time, that's very nice that they put that up here. Is for the first side we have I think about, let's count this together. It wasn't that much. I think it was about 10 minutes. It was 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes. It's about 10 minutes. The first vinyl side, it's about 10 minutes. Because they performed 3 songs. Booker T, they had the Boogaloo, Philly Dark, and Hip Hugger Her. And Otis sang the Shake, Respect, I've Been Loving You Too Long, Satisfaction, and Try a Little Tenderness. And Otis sang for about 50 minutes. It was a 50 minutes performance. I compared the performance to get a better impression of the live stuff and how it is compared to other recordings, live recordings he had. I listened to Otis live in Europe, Otis in London, Otis in Whiskey A Go Go, and I do have that record here. It's from 1968, one year or a few months released after he died. And the funny thing is, I never really saw that, but once I had hold of this, I could see that the pictures they used on the front cover were from the Monterey festival. So I always had the impression that there were pictures from the Whiskey A Go Go, but they're actually not. In my personal opinion, the performances on this record, they just sound outstanding. And the arrangements he did for the songs are way better than what I've heard on other live recordings from these songs. Sound-wise, it could have been because it has been newly remastered with latest technology that you think, oh wow, that blows my mind. And this came out with another, like I said, in 1968, so they might have had other possibilities for live recording, so it might not sound as good as this release. So yeah, I put at the end of the video some silent footage from the festival so you can get an impression. I will leave the audio out. What I really like about this is when he enters the stage and says, this is the love crowd. So this was the beginning of the Summer of Love, and he was just mentioned it. And also very nice was when he's introducing Respect. He's saying a girl took that song away from me, and it was Aretha Franklin who had a #1 hit with that song at that time, and that was really nice. So if you can get hold of it, maybe for less than €50, go ahead and buy it. It's a great addition for your collection. Yeah, so that's it for this week. Next week we will have a female singer again, and it will be great. You will love it. It's more disco now. We had 2 very soul-y albums, and now it will be disco again. So stay tuned, stay healthy, stay home. All the best to you, and until next week. Bye.
Thank you. This is the love crowd, right? We all love each other, don't we? Am I right? Let me hear you say yeah now. All right. Can you do that one more time now, just like that? Do it just one more time, one more. This is another one of mine. Song we like to do for everybody. Love Crowd. This song is a song that a girl took away from me. A good friend of mine. This girl, she just took this song